Croeso I Stadiwm Principality ar gyfer 2 gêm fawr, fyw fan hyn ar S4C, rowndiau terfynol, pencampwriaeth Ysgolion a Cholegau Cymru. Mae ffeinal y bechgyn ar ei ffordd am gwarter wedi 7, Coleg Llanymddyfri a Coleg Y Cymoedd mewn benben a'i gilydd, ond cyn hynny, rown derfynol y merched rhwng Coleg Y Cymoedd a Coleg Gwent. Ymhen ychydig oriau te, fe fyddwn ni'n gwybod yn iawn pwy fydd yn cael ei gafel ar y clysau arbennig yma. Ond cyn hynny, cynifer o gwestiynau i'w hateb. A fydd Coleg Y Cymoedd yn gallu cael ei gafel ar y 2 dlws yma? A fydd boes Llanymddyfri'n gallu cael ei gafel ar hwn am yr eildron olynol? A beth am ferched Gwent? A fydden nhw'n gallu coroni'r tymor perffaith drwy ennill hwn am y 5 tro o'r bron? Chybod be? I ni ar fin ffindo mas. Pum gêm, 5 buddugoliaeth a 5 pwynt bonws I ferched Coleg Gwent. A fydd y pencampwyr presennol yn gallu amddiffyn I coron gan ennill y bencampwriaeth unwaith eto. I gwrthwynebwyr heddi wel Coleg Y Cymoedd, ail yn y tabl. I hynny golled o'r tymor yn dod yn erbyn, Ie na chi, neb llai na Coleg Gwent. Felly ni'n disgwyl tipyn o frwydr heddi. Ydyn wir, ein gêm gynta ni o'r diwrnod ac yn ni'n edrych mlaen, mae'r to ynghau fan hyn yn Stadiwm Principality sy'n neud Lloyd Lewis a Siwan Lillycrap yn hapus iawn. Dim ymbarel, gwych o beth. Pawb yn iawn, pawb yn edrych mlaen at ddiwrnod. Go arbennig i'r chwaraewyr ifanc yma, Lloyd, am gyfle I fod fan hyn cartre Rygbi Cymru.
Wrth gwrs, mae lot o chwaraewyr, dyma breuddwyd, pob chwaraewr I chwarae yn y stadiwm genedlaethol, a mae rhan fwyaf o pobl ddim yn cael y cyfle, felly mae'n wych bod mae chwaraewyr ifanc ma, maen nhw heiddi bod ma, maen nhw'n cael y cyfle I chwarae ma, mae'n anhygoel.
A Siwan, ti nabod nifer ohonyn nhw dda iawn, dy waith di gydag undeb Rygbi Cymru. Pa mor bwysig yw hyn o ran I datblygiad nhw?
Mae'n pwysig iawn i'r datblygiad nhw, ti'n gwybod, y pwysau I chwarae'n stadiwm fel hwn yn paratoi nhw ar gyfer beth sy'n nesaf. Mae llawer o ferched sy'n y gyrfan, y dwy tîm sy'n gyda ni heddi wedi bod yn gyrfan Cymru 2018. So mae cyfle arbennig yn nhw I gweld sut maen nhw wedi datblygu dros y tymor ond chwarae yn stadiwm fel hwn. Mae'n moment special iawn.
Ser y dyfodol, mae'n siŵr dy fi. Wel, beth am i ni atgoffa'n hunain te? O siwt yn union, maen nhw wedi cyrraedd y rownd derfynol yma. Dyma I chi beth ddigwyddodd yn y rowndiau cyn derfynol. A nôl amlan oedd I rhwng Gwent a Llanymddyfri, ond yr ail reng Tegan Bendel yn croesi am 7fed cais Coleg Gwent yn yr ail hanner, 7 caid I gyd I Coleg Gwent, 39-15 y sgôr terfynol. O ran Coleg Y Cymoedd a Coleg Llandrillo wedyn, wel, y maswr Megan Jones yn neud y bylchiad I roi'r canolwr Eden Sgws dros y llinell I sgorio'r cais holl bwysig yn hwyr yn erbyn Coleg Llandrillo. Felly, dyna siwt I ni wedi cyrraedd fan hyn heddi, a fel o'n i'n dweud am gyfle arbennig i'r merched ifanc yma I gael dilyn yn ôl traed rhai o'i harwyr nhw a chwarae fan hyn.
RYGBI yw George Evans. Mae'n just really cool. Popeth mae'n neud, mae'n dda. Gweithio'n galed ar y cae a mae'n edrych yn cool pan mae'n nhw'n neud e.
Alex Carlander, because as my position as flanker, she's all over the pitch and I just aspire to be like that.
She's a brutal player, so it's definitely footsteps that I want to follow in.
Robin Wilkins. Yn tyfu lan hi oedd fenyw efo yn fi'n safle, so yn dangos bod fi'n gallu neud e.
Dwi wedi tyfu fyny yn gwylio fy modau, so dwi'n meddwl nhw, ond yn edrych ar y tîm menywod nawr, fi'n meddwl Cecilia Tuaplotw. Dwi'n meddwl achos roedd hi mwy ifanc yn chwarae dros Cymru, mae hi'n dangos bod e'n possible I gwneud hwnna mor iau.
Fy arwr rygbi fi yw Siwan Lillycrap.
Dwi'n meddwl bod hi'n just cario ei hun yn rili dda. Even ar ôl chwarae rwan, mae'n sbio I gwella fel y generation llai wrth coach nhw I gwella rygbi mewn merched dros Gymru.
am rester o arwyr. Lloyd gyda llaw wedi diflannu ffindo ambell i chwaraewr. Newn ni glywed oddi wrtho fe yn y man. Ond Siwan, pa mor hyfryd gweld dy enw di fyna ymysg yr arwyr. Na, dim o gwbl. Ond am achlysur hyfryd i'r merched yma, i allu meddwl am chwaraewyr merched fel eiconen, lle meddwl am y dynion fel falle fydde ti di wneud pan o ti'n ifanc?
Ie, ti'n iawn, Catrin, ti'n gweld pan o fi'n tyfu lan, dim ond y bechgyn o'n i gweld ar y teledu, ond mae'r ferched hyn nawr yn gallu gweld sut mae chwaraewyr wedi datblygu ac mae'r gêm yn proffesiynol yn Cymru nawr, so mae'n gallu ysbrydoli i fod yna. So, mae'n pwysig iawn ac mae'r ferched yn gallu gweld ei ferched hun yn nhw a wneud pethau special iawn, so mae fe'n lyflu i gweld.
Ie, dim ond merched ar y rhestr hefyd, hyfryd i weld. Y merched me, fel o'n i'n gweud, yn ifanc iawn, yn ei harddegau. Iddyn nhw nawr, os ydyn nhw eisiau datblygu bod yn chwaraewyr proffesiynol, falle chwarae Gymru rhyw ddydd, beth yw'r broses? Lle maen nhw'n mynd arni nawr? Beth yw'r cam nesaf?
Ie, mae'r camau yn lle nawr. Ni'n mynd mewn i'r 4 blynedd o cael gyrfan Cymru dan 18. So mae'r rai o ferched fan hyn wedi cael capiau i Cymru dan 18. Ac wedyn, chi'n mynd ymlaen i tîm dan 20. A wedyn, ni gyda'r tîm oedd Celtic Challenge a'r gêm proffesiynol. Mae 37 o ferched yn proffesiynol nawr. Ond hefyd, mae'r PDCs. Ni'n gwybod o'n i'n... El Snowsin yma heno hefyd yn gwylio yn lido'r East PDC, mae llawer o ferched sy'n chwarae heddi, mae hi'n gweithio wrth datblygu nhw yn gyrfan hi yn Cardiff Met ar y foment, a fe'n allan a gweithio gyda nhw. So, mae lot mwy o systemau yn lle nawr, ble mae ferched yn gallu datblygu a maen nhw'n gwybod y taith maen nhw'n gallu fynd arno.
Maen nhw'n gwybod yn union lle mae eisiau mynd, a dyna sydd yn bwysig. Wel, sdim llawer i fynd tan y gig gyntaf. Fel allwch chi weld, mae yna dorf, mae yna wynebau yn dod i mewn i'r stadiwm i wylio. I plant nhw, falle bod nhw'n ffrindiau gyda nhw hefyd, ond mae nifer yma i weld y gêm heddi, 2 gêm gyda llaw. Reit, beth am i ni fynd draw at Lloyd? Ydy ffindo peth cwmni sgwn i o Coleg Y Cymoedd?
Reit fi am trio ffeindio un o ser y tîm Coleg Y Cymoedd, Meg Jones. Mae hi yn canol y drill ar hyn o bryd. Tijaw da fi. Meg, sut o'i ti, ti'n iawn?
Ie, iawn, diolch.
Sut mae'r nerfau heddiw?
Not too bad, just bod efo'r merched yn helpu. Just, obviously mae'n adeiladu lan fel bod ni'n cynnesu fyny, ond nerves means good thing. Meddwl bod chi'n actually eisiau gwneud yn dda. Yeah, not bad.
Ie, fi'n cytuno agwedd, really dda. Ti sy'n cicio at y pist heddi. Ydy yna ychwanegu mwy o pwysau?
Fi'n credu yn naturiol mae ond just cadw routine, chwarae fel ti'n marfer yn y parc. Just, I guess, stay in the zone, kind of thing. Yeah, bach o pressure, ond at the end of the day, it's a team sport, so it won't be too bad.
Ie, gwych, ffantastig. A oes lot o teulu a cefnogwyr yn dod lawr i cefnogi heddiw?
Ie, mae mam, dad, chwiorydd, cwpl o ffrindiau yn y stadiwm, a wedyn mi'n siŵr bydd ffrindiau ysgol a thrawn yn gwylio ar y teledu hefyd. So, yeah, eitha lot.
Ffantastig. A sut wyt ti'n mynd i curo Gwent heddi yma?
Ie, yn amlwg maen nhw'n tîm cryf. Forwards a backs nhw'n gryf iawn, ond fi'n credu just chwarae cryfderau ni a just chwarae targedu gwendidau nhw fi'n credu, just defnyddio pace ni. Mae'r pitch yn really lledan, so fi'n credu just defnyddio hwnna hefyd. Yeah.
Gwych, mae'r syml â ni, diolch yn fawr Meg. Pob lwc. Reit fi angen ffeindio gaf nawr, lle ma fe. Bach ar gos fan hyn, draw fan hyn, dyma fo. Bach o warm-up i fi fan hyn. Gav, ti am fwy? Hiya mate, you okay?
Good, thanks yourself.
How are you feeling? You nervous for this big game today, mate?
Just a little bit, but that's just natural final, isn't it?
Yeah, and obviously Gwent an exceptional team. You give them the closest battle, 22-7, you lost earlier in the season. Did you learn a lot from that game?
Yeah, it was difficult conditions. The girls played as best they could after the first 20 minutes, and come back to the girls, and we reassessed it now, and hopefully back in this final now, so all goes glory.
Fantastic, mate. I love that attitude. Then obviously it's a huge day for the college, both the girls and boys team in the final. A proud day for the Valleys?
Oh, massive. I don't think there's any houses left up there. All the people down here.
Happy days, mate. All the best. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Diolch.
Lloyd yn mwynhau hynna mas na, wi'n meddwl. Dal i fynd, dal i wybio gwmpas y lle. Wel, mae tipyn o her yn wynebu Coleg Y Cymoedd hefyd yn dos, felly pawb angen bod ar ei gorau gan gynnwys Amelia Balfrey. Mae'n dipyn o chwaraewr gallu chwarae o flaen y plac, tu ôl y plac, bach o bob man ar y cae.
Ie, wedi chwarae pob man blwyddyn yma i Coleg Y Cymoedd yn y cystadleuaeth hon. Mae wedi bod yn y blaenwyr o hefyd yn canol y car ac Ie, mae fi'n ferch mae'r tîm yn fynd i. Fi can gweld fan hyn faint o peli mae wedi cario trwy gydol y tymor, ond faint o amser mae wedi torri y llinell ac faint o tackles mae wedi wneud hefyd. Mae fi'n ferch mae'r tîm Cymoedd yn fynd i edrych am rhywbeth special a roi nhw ar y trod blaen. So ni disgwyl lot o Amelia prynawn yma.
Mae Lloyd nôl gyda ni unwaith eto. Dal yn iawn, ddim rhy allan o bwff?
Fi'n iawn.
Na, ti'n oce. Beth am ni siarad am Megan Jones y maswr? Mae eisiau iddi hi reoli nerfe heddi. Mae eisiau iddi reoli pethau ar y cae. Fel mae wedi gwneud drwy'r tymor i fod yn deg?
Ie, yn amlwg mae hi wedi cael tymor anhygoel a mae'n holl bwysig cael maswr profiadol, maswr hyderus, a mae hi'n dangos hwnna yn y ffordd mae hi'n chwarae. Mae hi'n chwarae touch rugby i Cymru, ac wrth gwrs mae hwnna'n adeiladu'r foundations wedyn, adnabod y bylchau lle mae'r gwagle a wrth gwrs sgiliau trafod y bel sy'n angen reidiol i unrhyw maswr dda. Felly fi'n rili edrych mlaen i weld sut mae hi'n mynd heddiw. Oedd hi'n rili hyderus pan nes i siarad hi fyna. Mae hi'n amlwg yn merch rili neis, felly fi'n gobeithio mae hi'n neud yn dda heddiw yma.
Ie, wrth gwrs ti'n newid gael sgwrs efo i, ynddo? Wel, dyma'r gyntaf wrth gwrs o 2 gêm sydd gyda ni fan hyn i chi ar S4C. Yr ail, wel, rownd derfynol y boes y bechgyn. Coleg Y Cymoedd yn erbyn Coleg Llanymddyfri. Byddwn ni'n ôl am 7:15 ar gyfer y gêm honno. Ni wedi cael rhagor o gwmni yn y studio. Scott Matthews, prif hyfforddwr Coleg Gwent. Scott, good to see you once again. How are you? How are the nerves? Are you feeling okay?
Good. The last conversation, it was a bit nerves are a bit more then, weren't they? But
a couple of weeks ago with the boys, wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah, it was. But no, really excited. I think it's a huge opportunity for the girls to be here. Like the stadium looks great, doesn't it? I've all the lights and all the big lights, the roof's set, so it should be a massive occasion for the girls. I'm delighted to get the opportunity.
You are favourites going into this one. Does that add to the pressure, would you say?
I just think we're a team that judges ourselves on ourselves. So I think that's massively important. I think Cymoedd are definitely improving, and you can see that through analysing them and looking at some of the stuff they're doing. But I just think we've just got to look after our own jobs, not let the occasion get you, stay grounded and enjoy it, because ultimately there's good things happen when you enjoy it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, Scott. You spoke about the occasion.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you did to the girls today and what you put under their seats in the changing rooms.
Just some of the girls had some letters off some parents, which one of the younger, one of the girls set up Evie, who's injured. She set it all up, so it was a really nice touch from Evie, and yeah, it was a couple of tears. A nice moment for them.
Not from you, no?
None for me, no, none for me. But yeah, that's the type of stuff where I got to walk out the room when it's a little bit too soft. But yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice touch, isn't it? And it's get everyone involved. Evie's obviously been a big part of the squad this year as well.
Yeah, definitely. Evie's a massive character, a massive player, and a huge loss, along with 4 other girls who are in our long-term injury list. But we've got a good squad, and hopefully they can show what they're about to do today.
Yeah, like you said, you've got a brilliant squad. There's talent throughout the whole thing. Yeah. Who are the players we should be looking out for today in particular?
I would say our number 7 is a hard-hitting, all-action back rower. She'll be hungry to work. Our 10 is pretty decent. She's got a good kicking game in terms of the girls' game. She understands when to kick, which is a big part, and she's got the confidence to do it. And probably our number 13. We tried to go high in her, she has got a good fend, like, so they're the ones that probably say can make something out of nothing, but it's a sport every day in the day, Lloyd, isn't it? So.
Scott, we're going to let you go and see the girls. Thank you very much. We might catch up with you later.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Diolch, Scott. A dyna ni, wnaethon ni fwynhau'r goleuadau y sioe fan hyn yn y stadiwm, y bwriad wrth gwrs, rhoi'r profiad llawn i'r merched. Yn union fel byddech chi'n cael mewn gêm ryngwladol. Wel, mae'n edrych fel bod ni'n barod i fynd, felly beth am i ni fynd draw at ein tîmau sylwebu ni. English language commentary is available. Siwan is going to go and join Sean Hawley for that. Ond yn Gymraeg, mae Lloyd ar ei ffordd i ymuno ar Hisab William.
Well, the biggest game of the season, and Coleg Gwent only one change from the 23 that took part in the semi-final, and that's on the bench. Continuity adds to this powerful team. Hooker Marley Hill, formerly of Plasmawr, has 4 tries to her name. Lochtia Jones, one of the many Nelson Bells on either side today, has 5 tries, with one of those in the semi-final. They're a complete team, Coleg Gwent, but they do have some stars as well. Number 8, Grace Boyd, is top carrier, and open side Amelia Bailey is one. Cymoedd, well, they too keep contact with the same starting 15 that disposed of Llanrhichlo College in the semi-final. They need the performance of the season if they're to lift the trophy this season. Watch out for Megan Jones, controlling for number 10. And she also has 50 points to her name, including 4 tries. And look out for Beddai's Livy Kuru Tower, also 4 tries this season. And the big ball carrier, Amelia Balfrey. On the flip side in defence is destructive flanker Seren Thomas. Eden Scouse is the captain. The referee is Carwyn Sean, ably assisted by Mike Davis and Neil Powell, the assistant referees, and off we go. A tricky one, straight up. Very difficult for Katie Johnson to take. And we're away in Coleg Y Cymoedd. Look to put some pressure on. And scrum half, Lily Hawkins, the vice-captain, gets Coleg Gwent out of a little bit of trouble. I'll be joined by Wales Under-18's women's coach, Siwan Lillycrap, very shortly. She has to climb the 6th flight here. Oh, it's a drop ball. Good pressure coming in from Mary Evans.
Can't play the ball on the floor.
And a good start from Cymoedd. They're up for this one, and they need to be. Such a strong team, Coleg Gwent. So many stars in there.
8 shoulders
on.
on.
A pretty impressive front row. Georgia Morgan winning one. Marley Hill in the centre with Chloe Thomas at tight head. The first scrum is a little pressure, but Coleg Y Cymoedd secure it. And here they come. Megan Jones at 10, pulling the strings. There's the captain, Eden Scouse. Looking for a big game. And scrum half, Livy Kuru Patwa will need to do some sort of magic. Oh, through goes now Seren Thomas. What a run from the opposite flank. What a start for Coleg Y Cymoedd. Seren Thomas wearing 7. And they are delighted. What an individual effort on this right-hand side. Just the start. And it was fullback Freya Inkman who gave it to the flanker. And that's a great finish. Yeah, shrugs off the effort there. Across came Casey Morcott, couldn't do it. And the number 7 was over. What a start for Cymoedd. Well, what a start, Coleg Y Cymoedd. And Megan Thomas, 60% goal-kicking record, but that was just a little too difficult. But what a start, Coleg Y Cymoedd. Gavin Gallagher will be absolutely delighted with his charges. There she is. What an individual effort. And to score at the Principality Stadium in a final, a game of this magnitude. Now then, Casey Morcott gets us underway once again. Can Coleg Y Cymoedd clear the lines? Oh, that's off the side of the boot. There's a chance for Coleg Gwent to get right back into this one. There's the loose head, Georgia Morgan. And now they're on the attack. Number 8, Grace Boyd. Big carry into the 22 of Cymoedd. Scrum half and vice-captain Lily Hawkins is there. Here come the big forwards, Tia Jones. A try scoring log. Oh, and the break comes through, and she's half through. Now she's only got a couple to beat. Can she make it all the way? Lily Hawkins took the advantage, saw the gap there. We're in 12. Isla McMillan. Now then, there's the line. Great pressure, and what a comeback from Coleg Gwent. The pick and go, and the try is there. And who else would it be? I think it's Grace Boyd. And it is, of course, it was going to be One to watch. Scott Matthews said it at the start to look out for Grace Boyd, and she takes advantage of a loose kick from Coleg Y Cymoedd. And then after this break that came in from Lily Hawkins, showing the way, the vice-captain. A couple of carries. There's a good one coming in there from Tia Jones. Almost got over. The big lock is doing well at the start here. And there is Grace Boyd. What a comeback. What a game we've got here. 5th minute, a try apiece. So, Casey Morcott could take Coleg Gwent into the lead. Nice strike, has the distance, and just flashes across the face of the goal. So it's 5 apiece, 1 try apiece. What a start we've had at the Principality Stadium. Well, it was a good break, wasn't it, from Lily Hawkins first off. Then the carry from Tia Jones, but finished off by Grace Boyd. So, what a start. And that's well taken by Lily Hawkins. She pumps it down towards Megan Jones in a little bit of trouble. The bouncing ball, but she does well. That's a little loose, and a chance again for Coleg Gwent. Morcott finds some space, but it's a little overcooked, and that'll be a line out just back on the 10-metre line for Coleg Y Cymoedd. Siwan Lillycrap has joined me. 6 flights, 6 levels to get up, Siwan, but you made it. What a start.
I've got my steps in today, Sean, walking around this big stadium between pitch side and up to comms. But yeah, what a start. 2 tries, one apiece, 5 minutes to play. Lucky enough to see them on my way up, but a great start by Cymoedd, wasn't there?
Yeah, 2 good finishes. Back rowers to boot, and we have the first liner of the game. Little complex movement, through goes try scorer Grace Boyd. Lovely little pass. And my goodness, Tia Jones is having a heavy involvement already, but that's just been knocked forward in the tackle.
Fine, knocked on.
But knocked on by the tackler. Now you would know lots of these players, Siwan, and it's clear to see who the big ball carriers are already.
Yeah, really clear, and a lot of these girls have had exposure internationally now. This year in the summer series, and last year's Six Nations. So in both sides, there's girls that have been involved. So looking forward to seeing how they go today. But their experience now through college programs and player development centres is really shining through.
Great to see. Lovely little run around play with Isla McMillan, the captain, and just on the outside break, Megan Thomas, dangerous from the back, but it's turned over. And a powerful carry coming in from Sophie Southgate. It's back on Coleg Y Cymoedd start. Kuru Patwa out to her fellow halfback. That's a big tackle coming in this time from Rebecca Coggins. An illegal one there, says referee Carwyn Sean. And Cymoedd holding their own, Siwan, at the moment.
Yeah, they've done very well. I think Gwent are probably favourites with the success shown over the last 5 years. Champions last year, beat Llandovery in the final, and undefeated this season. You know, they've got a wealth of experience in that squad, but also in the coaching staff. You know, Scott Matthews has run a great programme here for the last few years and works really hard with those girls. But Cymoedd are also hugely developing at the moment.
Obviously, good for you, Siwan, to see other schools and colleges progressing with their girls and ladies programmes, but Coleg Gwent are the flagship at the moment, but they're under a bit of pressure from Cymoedd. They've got the bit between the teeth. Lovely 3-pass chain. Southgate gets it back. Great pass out to the fullback, Freya Inkpen, who chisels it through. Difficult one for Megan Thomas, but she does well. Just keeps it in field. And I think there might have been a little high tackle there on the fullback.
It's a lovely little wraparound play then, wasn't it, Sean? Big overlap on that edge. Sophie Southgate does well. Great pass to Freya Inkpen.
Yeah, I mean,
Cymoedd on the line.
As a former coach myself, and you know, heavily involved at this level of the game, it's the basic skills, the catching, the catch pass, which we saw great play from Cymoedd there, the kicking skills, they've got to be honed all the time. We'll talk about that a bit more after this line-up, which has gone a little bit awry, and Cymoedd have it back, having the share of possession. But it's these basic skills that I'm sure you were looking for, Siwan.
Yeah, like that tackle there by Marley Hill. You know, the core skills tackle, catch pass, the early catch, position-specific execution. You know, those are the basics that you've got to do well to be able to take the next level of the game on.
Great tussle between the two hookers there, Marley Hill and Alyssa Taylor, but Coleg Gwent now have it. Well, they do look slick. I watched them in the warm-up, and they look very slick in their handling skills. There's a carry from Katie Johnson. She looks lively there, the scrum half. Does Lily Hawkins, and so does Isla McMillan, the captain. Already a couple of real telling carries, and they're into Cymoedd territory again. Lily Hawkins just steering things. The show and go. Through she goes, Morcott up to the 22. Lovely break from the outside half. Good arrival from Katie Johnson. That was important. And now here they come, the forwards. Good tackle and out of the line. McMillan does really well. And Elsie Barrett, the first run for the left winger. Oh, and she give it to her opposite number. Might have got a call there, but exciting build-up, and the referee has caught Cymoedd offside.
Yeah, great skill set, great build-up, wasn't it? Good vision by Casey Morcott, taking the gap, making the line break.
12 green offside.
It's a big pitch out there, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if I'm honest, Siwan, this is my first full, you know, under 18s, if you like, game to watch live in a stadium. And through goes Morcott. Not just carries, he's got so much confidence in her running game as the outside half. The referee didn't let that go.
Get back, get back.
Because there was a roll, so the first infringement was the high tackle. What will Coleg Gwent do here? Well, it's going to be a tap penalty move. Something straight off the training field, and up steps Sadie Jones, who was going to be, but Morcott decides to kick to the corner. Yeah, just quickly for the line out, you know what I'm saying? No one is at Bristol. I watched a lot of girls and ladies rugby, but really impressed with the endeavour, the skill set, the determination these two teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, Sean, we've seen it develop hugely over the last few years, and you know, quality coaching I think makes a difference. Spoke about Scott Matthews, you've got Gav Gallagher now in Cymoedd, but you've got Geraint Lewis and Gagsy helping out there. It makes a difference, just quality time on task with good coaching.
Line out does go awry again, both sides under a bit of pressure on their own throw, and now talking about under pressure, Cymoedd.
Knock on, Red.
Well, they'd be happy to go back for that knock on. So tell us, Ewan, about set piece. Is that still, for this age group, something that needs development?
Definitely, we've seen a huge amount of growth. You know, if I remember back to 3 years ago when 18s first kicked off internationally, like the level in which execution of line-out lifts, throws, scrum time profiling has come on heaps and bounds. But the way the game's played now, especially at the professional level, your bread and butter, your core skills in your position have got to be nailed on, you know.
One thing hasn't changed, and that's the opportunity to score from set piece, wherever it is on the field, because all the forwards are congregated together. There is space. That's not really what Coleg Cymoedd want to hear, because they're on their own 5-metre line here, but they get the free kick. And they get a chance to relieve that pressure. We were expecting it to be a little one-way traffic due to Coleg Gwent's record, but Coleg Cymoedd really doing well here. And they tried to run it from their own 5-metre line. They want to get a little bit of territory and field position to make the kick easier. And instead, she kicks from the middle of the field. That's a difficult kick. Morcott knew where it was coming and was waiting for it. The impressive outside half has numbers on the outside. Here's the fullback, Megan Thomas. She's dangerous. Back inside. The link play was fantastic. What a try that is. A real team effort. And in the end, Tegan Bendel gets over the second row. But that was all down to the endeavour of outside half Casey Morcott and then Megan Thomas, and the link play, Hugh and Lillycrap, was fantastic.
Yeah, it was great play, wasn't it? Keeping the ball alive. A bit of an error from Cymoedd there, like you mentioned, Sean, trying to exit from the middle of the field. But here you see Casey Moorcock find Meg Thomas, and then watch his little link play. Lily Hawkins inside. Look at Lily's speed of hands there to get the ball to Tegan Bendel to get over for the try.
We used to call that control of loose play at the Ospreys, which is what Lily Hawkins did there. Unselfishly put somebody in space in a better position immediately with a quick pass, and end up being a try-scoring pass. The vision of Casey Moorcock. 1, to run with the ball, but 2, to be in the position where Megan Jones kicked it. Fantastic. Now then, can we get our first conversion from a similar position to her first kick? She chips it this time to the right of the post. First one was to the left, next one was to the right. The third one will be down the middle, but never mind that. What a try from Tegan Bendel.
Yeah, it's great by Coleg Gwent, wasn't it? And like you said, Sean, the best time to attack sometimes is from a loose play. There's space out there in the defensive picture, and they capitalised it really well. Their ball movement was exceptional. They went through 4 players, pair of hands. That's where it's dangerous. That's where it's difficult to defend.
Decent restart coming in from Megan Jones, collected by Chloe Thomas, who bundles up outside of the 22, and Lily Hawkins takes the responsibility of the box kick, but she was outside of 22. First error from the scrum half, who's had a good game.
Yeah, she's exceptional, isn't she? Lily was part of the under-18s national squad last year as a year 11 in the Six Nations, a 28-player squad, the only year 11 involved in that. She's only small, Sean, but she is relentless.
That says a lot, the only year 11. There's Coleg Y Cymoedd. Hair ties, or what would you call them? I've got a daughter, of course. But well, again,
you never put any of those in your hair then, Sean.
Not in my hair, I've got enough hair of it, but I would have put it in my daughter's many years ago. She wouldn't thank me for that now. Another line out for Cymoedd. Gone, I think that's 3 now on the bounce. In a reasonably attacking area, Sean.
Yeah, 3 errors on the bounce. It's nerves sometimes, don't they, get the better of you in big occasions like this. Playing in the Principality Stadium, playing with your school friends, college friends essentially, in education together, become big pals.
Coach!
Not many players get the opportunity to play you with your best friends, you know, so it's a special occasion.
No, it's awesome for them. And that's Grace Boyd, little. And here's the first time we've really seen Addison Werner. And there she is again. She's everywhere, is Lily Hawkins. And Werner plays scrum half. Out it comes to the loose head, Georgia Morgan, but she's knocked back. Great tackle coming in there from the captain of Cymoedd, Eden Skuse. Hawkins down the short side. Moorcock reads the game so well. Lovely hands coming in from Sadie Jones, bringing the winger in. Hawkins quickly to the breakdown. Moorcock, halfbacks are everywhere. This time it's a crossfield bomb, difficult one for Marley Davis. She gets it at the second attempt. Has she got the wheels? Good positive run and offload.
Look on advantage.
Now there's an advantage to Gwent. And just not quite keeping hold of the ball, but they are at least keeping Coleg Gwent at bay. It's 10 points to 5.
Yeah, they absolutely have, and they've had opportunities, haven't they? They've had territory, they've had some possession. Playing in the right areas is key, exiting from the right areas.
Well, watch this for an inspirational tackle by the captain on the loose head prop. Eden Skuse. Have that, Georgia Morgan.
Yeah, that shows the importance, isn't it? Good height, good technical. Followed with a leg drive. Back 5 to 10 yards.
Oh, Hawkins just had to quickly snap kick it, but oh, lovely footwork there from Abby Thomas. She's got gas. I had to play it inside. Didn't need more Megan Jones on that occasion. It's there for Coleg Y Cymoedd. What have they got now? They have the penalty advantage. Free play. Too many players at that breakdown, but they still have numbers. Mari Evans is knocked back. Scrum half. Lily Kurupatu keeps it going over the halfway line. They still have an advantage, Cymoedd. And it's stolen by guess who, Lily Hawkins, but
Not rolling away.
there's now the penalty. And there was an opportunity you felt there, Siwan, for them after the break from winger Abby Thomas to do something a bit better.
Yeah, it was a great break, wasn't it? On the edge there, showing the pace. Good cut back inside. Clean line break. Gwent, we're retracking backwards. That's an opportunity to strike. To be fair, it was a good tackle by Chloe Thomas. The prop for Gwent, but not rolling away. Lily Hawkins tried to get her hands on the ball. Here we see the break. Good footwork, good little fend. Beating Grace Boyd on the outside. Casey Morcott just manages to get her hands, stops her in her tracks.
Set!
Very good transition of the ball from one hand to the next. Excellent awareness from Abby Thomas. Now a play down the right-hand side, little pass behind to the captain, Skews. And it's stolen now. That's danger signs for Cymoedd. On turnover, Coleg Gwent. And they haven't released in the tackle. That time it was try scorer Sarah Thomas. Probably saving some quick ball there.
Yeah, no release. Sarah Thomas gets herself in a good position, but got to show a clear release. That's the first turnover. Lily Hawkins, look at her getting over the ball. Little show and go. Oh, was there a little bit of a release? Referee knows.
Tries to chisel it down. Does well. Keeps it infield. Megan Thomas, the opposite fullback, with a little run. Ball in two hands. A little missed tackle coming in from Mary Evans. Just gets Coleg Gwent over the halfway line, and they have an advantage. Morcott out the back this time to the captain.
Backwards.
It's gone backwards. Still advantage, I think.
Balls
they're
out.
back inside their own half now. Hawkins, so impressive. Someone tells me she'll be getting international honours further down the line. Hawkins now at 9. Options. Captain McCullough. There's numbers on that right-hand side. Little show and go this time. Good protection at the ruck. Quick ball. Morcott takes the ball to the line. Feeds it to try score it. Tegan Bendel.
No advantage there. Okay, you come from the side. Come back, not rolling away.
Ooh, that was a long advantage for Coleg Gwent. Referee, look where Carwyn Sean is going.
Yeah, that is a long advantage.
Not rolling away quick enough.
Giving Coleg Gwent another chance here.
Missed kick from Morcott. And a chance for Cymoedd to run it out of their own territory. Morcott shepherds Marley Davis, who has a little run rugby league style, gives it to Grace Oliver. We'll be happy to recycle, but it's stolen by Grace Boyd. Also a try scorer. Morcott's everywhere now. Chance here now for Katie Johnson to score the third try. It was too easy in the end. And the danger signs were going off when Marley Davis ran under her own post. Grace Oliver got turned over by Grace Boyd, and in the end Katie Johnson went over. There is a TMO check, but a good finish from the outside centre.
Yeah, Katie Johnson does well there, doesn't she? Good fend, good power, good acceleration to get over. TMO.
Okay.
Just saying, having a look at a forward pass here. Looks touch forward, does it, Sean?
It looks a little forward, isn't it? I'd say flat, but depends which side you were coaching, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Just give me the mark right here.
I don't think I've ever heard a referee disagree with a TMO, but there you go.
No.
Yeah, you could argue it is
I think
marginally
it is
forward.
No try. Forward pass. Scrum down.
Cheers from the fans of Coleg Y Cymoedd. Gavin Gallagher said there was nobody left at home in the valleys.
Yeah.
There's a big contingent over there.
He said there was no houses left here, Sean.
Yeah, I think he was a bit nervous when he answered that, but we knew what he meant.
Okay, well, they've all taken their houses down and come to Cardiff.
Just brought them with them. We knew what he meant. But
Yeah.
Katie Johnson will be disappointed she didn't get on the score sheet at the home of rugby for Wales here, the Principality Stadium. What a thrill for these girls to play on the hallowed turf.
Crouch!
Maybe she'll get another opportunity.
Fine.
Certainly Coleg Y Cymoedd have another opportunity to clear their lines. Still only 10 points to 5 then, 2 tries to 1. And Livy Kurapatwa
Retreat. Hold on.
doesn't get that away. Chance now for Addison Werner. It's into the 22. Lily Hawkins, good hands. Morcott, really impressive. And there's Amelia Bailey. We haven't seen a lot of Amelia Bailey with the ball. The other side of the ball, she's been destructive. Here we go now. Tegan Bentley. Oh, there's a chance on the outside. Can they get over for the third try? They've had one disallowed. They're barely a couple of metres short. The big carry coming. Coleg Y Cymoedd have numbers in the corner. But the big forwards wait. Patience is all they need here. They thrust for the line. It was original try scorer, Grace Boyd. Got a bit of white line fever, you think, and knocked it on. And that, I'm afraid, Siwan, is something Scott Matthews will be talking about at half-time.
Yeah, he definitely will. 100%. Opportunities gone begging in this goal zone, in this area of attack. They're putting pressure on, just not managed to convert. Mally Hill here does well. Good fend. Look at that out the back offload. Outstanding stuff by the youngster. She's only 15 years of age. And just ripped in the contact. Too easy.
Set. Not as close as you think there, Grace. And paid the penalty, unfortunately. She's got one try to her name now. Can Cymoedd clear their lines? Well, it's danger again. Oh, good control in the end. Now this is trouble. Inkpen.
The advantage 9, red offside.
Does so well to avoid the first tackle and make a few more extra yards. Great play from the fullback. And Coleg Y Cymoedd have to construct some sort of exit. They get trapped in this 22. Coleg Gwent are all over them, but now they get a penalty. And you have to feel, Siwan, that they need the solace of the touchline over there.
Yeah, definitely. Playing in the wrong kind of areas, really. Everything's coming back down the middle of the field. They need to stretch the defence. It's tough here. We've seen Cymoedd try and exit from the middle of the field too many times, maybe.
It's a long kick for Megan Jones, but she makes it. And the only concern they have now is they haven't won a line out, lost 3 in a bounce, so that may be why they're trying to run it out of their own 22. Coleg Gwent putting the squeeze on them.
On the line,
Good
red.
pressure from this Gwent side in the line out.
Call comes in from Kira Lee Jones, the tight head, to the hooker. Alyssa Taylor. And they win one this time.
Red knock on,
It's
advantage.
gone forward from Coleg Gwent, so they go from a line out to a scrum. So that's better than losing the line out.
It is better, I think. No tempo in the line.
Scott Matthews. Scott, a slow start, but you found yourself back into this game with that advantage now.
Yeah, look, it's I think the occasion got a little bit too much for some out there, but no, it's just a case of learning, isn't it? I think clean takes and good exits are vitally important, and playing in the right areas. We say it every week, don't we, in terms of playing in the right areas. You see how difficult it is once you're in the opposition 20, how hard it is to get out, especially on this pitch, and the ability for teams to kick. But yeah, I just wish we would string a few more phases together now, and hopefully they can get the 3 to 5 phases and then look to challenge Cymoedd. But to be fair to Cymoedd, they're getting stuck in, and they're really difficult team to play against, and they've taken a try really well. So.
I was going to say, it's a real battle out there, no surprises. Such a big occasion for the girls. Both sides really want to win this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a case of when you play in these games, you'll see 10, 15, 20% better of every individual out there. And certainly Cymoedd are doing that, so well done to them.
Scott, diolch, thank you.
Well, 3 to 5 phases. That's what Scott Matthews is looking for. A much better exit from Cymoedd. They have the ball back. You know, it's a good line-out win. Little kick across from Megan Jones. Now can they build some phases themselves as they approach the halfway line? We've got less than 10 minutes left in this first half. Coleg Gwent's defence is solid. Tia Jones in tandem with Tegan Bendel, 2 second rows. Nice little insert from replacement Lily Foscolo, who's on, but it's turned over, and Addison Werner plays scrum half. Now then, that's the loose head. Georgia Morgan, a little bit of slow ball. Lily Hawkins, Morcott looking to bring her runners in. There's Amelia Bailey. who's starting to get into the game now. Morcott into position. Lovely kick into space. She looks to get it back. She was pulled back, but she's still going, Morcott. Will she get it now? She's knocked it on.
Backwards.
It went backwards, and Katie Johnson gets her try. Casey Morcott, well, she got pulled back from an initial kick. She complained to the ref, got the advantage, went through, and with half a metre to the try line, couldn't collect the ball, but guess who was there? Katie Johnson gets her try in the end.
It's a great bit of individual skill, wasn't it, by Morcott. Gone to TMO again. What is good though, Sean, is it's preparing these girls for the next level, that things will be looked at. Not always going to get away with stuff. Referee thought this went forward. Backward, sorry.
Looks like it's gone backward to me.
Yeah.
Not sure we're going to see from here, because you can't tell from that angle.
You probably see it better from the other angle. Yeah, this angle probably show the best.
The referee was right on the spot, Ewan, here, and I'm going to anticipate that he's going to back his initial decision.
Has gone forward, okay? Okay. No try. Knocked on. We'll go back. 7 green.
I think poor old Katie Johnson
Pulling the player back.
has now had 2 tries disallowed.
On the bounce.
7.
Well. And fair play to her for supporting, and it's a yellow card for the pullback. Yeah, Seren Thomas, who scored the first try of the match, she did pull back Casey Morcott. It didn't really affect the outcome, but it could have had Morcott burst through. But that's all irrelevant, it's ifs and buts. Talking of Casey Morcott, she has a kick to touch. Got a bit of claret on her face. She's been all action in this first half.
She's been running the show well, isn't she? And showing a bit of individual skill in there as well. There you see a lovely little touch of the ball. Grub her along the floor. There we see the infringement by Seren. Pulling Casey back.
I think they're unlucky there, but you know, TMO's decision is final. Marley Hill with a funny, it's a lovely little play. And through goes Amelia Bailey, but was that forward?
Okay. Not 5.
Not 5.
Not 5. Hasn't gone 5, okay? Gone down.
Okay. Now, I would always argue that that's not Marley Hill's fault.
5 meters.
It's the person.
Oh, free kick, sorry. Free kick. Hasn't gone 5. Free kick.
I'd like to see that again. Just to explain to our viewers, that first line in from the touchline is 5 meters. The ball has to travel that 5 meters. But clearly the player in the front has missed touch again. Ellie Hawkins gets Morcott. The energy in these two halfbacks is phenomenal. She's not scared to run. She's great. There's Hawkins. There's the captain. Now then, Katie Johnson. 2 tries disallow. Lovely offload. Marley Hill is there. Addison Werner, who's got heavily involved towards the end of this first half. Flat ball coming in to Tia Jones, who's been good too. And there's Hawkins, sees the gap again. She's lightning quick from the base. Knows their support. Is Marley Hill up to the 5 meter line. Werner, the winger, wants a try. Katie Johnson definitely wants one. Can she spin out? Does really well. Not too greedy there. The pick and go this time from Grace Boyd, who got the first Coleg Gwent try. It's that close. Hawkins goes the other way. Morcott will give the pass. And then it is for Tia Jones. Well, it was inevitable. The continuity. All the big players getting their hands on the ball, instigated by Lily Hawkins and Casey Morcott again. But it's Tia Jones, the second row, to get the 3rd try for Coleg Gwent.
With space on the edges, weren't they? Cymoedd was nice and tight there, but gone through the phases, and there's that danger girl again, Lily Hawkins, making a break. Marley Hill's been amongst it all with the carry. And then good vision, the space on the edge. Casey Morcott gets the ball to Tia Jones. Gone through the phases, haven't they, to get to that well-deserved try by Coleg Gwent.
Yeah, I mentioned there, Shuan, that all the best ball carriers getting on the ball, and you know, listening to Scott Matthews on the touchline with Catherine, that That's what he's sort of trying to say, get 3 to 5 fades. He probably means 5+. And then you get the likes of Lily Hawkins, Casey Morcott, Tia Jones, Tegan Bendel. The list goes on. Amelia Bailey, Katie Johnson, and you're likely to make a chance to score.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's important, isn't it, that remain patient, get through the phases. You're not going to make dents in phase 1, 2 and 3 ultimately. Maybe after 3 they start coming, definitely after 5 shown. So it's being patient within the structure and keeping possession, and then unpick the defence, because the pitches change.
Well, there's Tia Jones. Try scoring a phenomenon, really. But credit Casey Morcott and Lily Hawkins. We mentioned them a lot, but to choose to go that way, it was the right way. All the forwards were stacked into the post, but that's where the space is. And that's your coach, is to play to the space. Yeah,
absolutely. And let the ball do the work, isn't it? It's easy there to keep tight, pick and go maybe, but there's maybe an easier space somewhere else. And getting that ball there is the important bit. And they did it well.
So Coleg Gwent have a bit of breathing space, a 10-point gap. And now they're starting to play a little bit more freely now. And Sadie Jones wearing 6, and Morcott, for me, is a cut above everybody on the field at the moment. And Amelia Bailey, 3 carries in the last 5 minutes, with the yellow scrum hand still going over the 10-metre line. Cymoedd looking a little weary, but just off your feet, Grace Boyd. And it looks to me Cymoedd just could do with half-time now, Siwan.
Yeah, they could, couldn't they? They managed to stay in this game. Really, they've got 1 try early doors in the first few minutes. So could do with some half-time to regroup and figure out how they get back into this game.
Oh, that was a difficult one to take. Oh, and a little hack forward. This could go anywhere, really.
The advantage, 3 offside.
And now they're offside as well. Tia Jones, not greedy at all. Sadie Jones. And come back.
Advantage. 3 was advancing.
A bit of a catalogue of errors from Cymoedd there. Maybe a little weary with the yellow card as well. Now, 1.5 minutes to half-time.
Yeah, they'll be longing as well, won't they, Sean, to get that card back on in the second half as well. It's a big pitch to play with 14 players. Probably not used to playing in a stadium this size, but the pitch as well has an impact. The width and the length of this pitch is probably bigger than your average.
Yeah, you can tell that from the kicks to touch. You see there, Casey Morcott couldn't reach touch, failed to reach the post on the last conversion. It is a lot wider, it's a lot bigger pitch than what they're used to, these young players. But they will get a chance just for half-time now. Around about 10-15 metres out on the right-hand side with the scrum.
It's an opportunity to strike, isn't it, from a scrum. Especially this far out. 8 forwards. Tied into that scrum. An opportunity to run a strike play.
Crouch!
Hard place to defend from here.
Set!
Well, I have no doubt whatsoever that Casey Morcott has made the call. And there it goes to the captain. McMillan encroached within the 5. That's what that penalty's for. You have to stay 5 metres back before the ball is out of the set piece, and she didn't. She encroached. But I would coach it. I'd coach it, creep as many yards, and fair play to the official there, Carmen Sean. He called it.
Yeah, well done. No, it's good, and I just want to make the point how important it is for quality referees as well to be in the middle of these games, so the girls are used to good decisions being made and get used to playing, or creeping on the laws of the game, but playing to the laws of the game. And Karen Sean, a young referee, he was actually a Swansea Uni student when I was working there, so it's good to see him involved in the game in a different way now. Good to have young referees. They might get it back on their side, but it's a difficult one. And the clock is in the red, and that's the half-time whistle from Carwyn Sean. And a competitive first half. I think the game was made better by the fact that Seren Thomas scored first in barely 2 minutes of the game starting near the Principality Stadium. A quick response coming in from Grace Boyd. At half-time, it's 3 tries to 1. Coleg Gwent lead Coleg Y Cymoedd by 15 points to 5. And so it's going to be a short half-time as both teams have their little chats. The moment of the half.
Well, here's Tia Jones, had a big impact in this first half. A big carry led to the first try coming from Grace Boyd. The little clear out there. And the number 8 drives over from barely 2 metres. Fantastic score, which got them on an even keel after Seren Thomas's first try for Coleg Y Cymoedd. So 15-5, and Coleg Gwent just putting a bit of a screw on Coleg Y Cymoedd in the latter stages of that first half. I have Siwan Lillycrap, former Wales captain, with me. I've said it's been an entertaining half, Siwan, but it's also been, by and large, a competitive half.
It's been very competitive, and that's really good to see. You know, that's what we want, is competitions in the top clashes of colleges, leagues, of our competitions within Wales, because that just develops players for the next level of the game, whether that's regional, whether that's international. You don't want your biggest levels of competition just come in when you're playing the likes of England and France in Six Nations. So good competitive matches is what we want, allowing players to troubleshoot, find solutions, have a feel for the game. And you know, it is a big occasion, so games and occasions like this will prepare players for the next step.
Well, I'm going to come back to you now, Siwan, around about the pathway, but let's just have another look at the tries here. This was the start. It was an explosion of a start. Lovely little pass coming in there from Inkpen, but an individual effort. Seren Thomas, a little fade to the outside back in. That got the game underway. The open side, who finished the half on a yellow card. We've just seen the moment of the match. Tia Jones with a big carry, which paved the way for Grace Boyd to get the equalising try. And it was all about the 5 metre out pressure that Coleg went. Then a loose kick came from Megan Jones into midfield, and one of the players of the half, Casey Morcott, gave it, and then that linked play, that controller loose play from Lily Hawkins, the vice captain and scrum half, you know, led to a gleeful Tegan Bendel, which meant that Coleg Gwent took the lead in the first half, and then towards the end the pressure really took. Cymoedd cannot get out of their own 22, particularly in midfield, and Morcott was pulling the strings. The back three haven't had a lot to say, but certainly the second rows both have scored. That was the first from Bendel, and then the third try in the second half came from Tia Jones. Let's go down now to Catrin Heledd on the sideline.
A chofiwch, dyma y gêm gynta o ddwy sydd gyda ni fan hyn y Stadiwm Principality, rown derfynol y boes i ddod. Coleg Llanymddyfri yn erbyn Coleg Y Cymoedd. Yr rhaglen yn dechrau fan hyn ar wefannau S4C am chwarter wedi 7. A'r gig gynta yna i ddilyn. A ma boes Coleg Y Cymoedd eisoes wedi cyrraedd. Dyma nhw i chi. Ac am gyfle iddyn nhw, maen nhw'n cerdded lle mae harwyr nhw wedi yn y gorffennol, am bnawn, am noson sydd o'i blaenau nhw. Ond, i ni yn canolbwyntio ar y merched, yma Evan Lloyd, aelod o dîm y fforddi. Coleg Gwent yn ymuno gyda fi. Evan, what were the messages you were relaying there at half-time with the girls?
Just once we get to 3 to 5 phases, we're getting penalties in their half. As you've seen the girls' game, field position's massive, so Cymoedd are in our half the first 5 minutes. That's just because we failed to exit. So just when you get to finals rugby, like any rugby game, you just got to settle those nerves. When you settle those nerves and play high field position in their half, things become a lot easier, and then we start again the reward for that in our attack.
Do you think there were nerves to start off with? Because you did go behind
Absolutely,
early doors,
yeah.
settled.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the first 5-10 minutes of any game, but then when it's a game of this intensity and magnitude, is a lot tougher. So I think the girls, once they settled after 10-15 minutes, built a couple of phases, got a bit more field position, they seemed a lot more settled.
Are they enjoying themselves out there?
Yeah, I think so. There are lots of nerves out there, but I think in terms of enjoyment now, you can see smiles on face when they score tries, so it's great to see.
Brilliant, fantastic. We'll let you go.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
You can leave the mic there. Thank you very much, Evan. A mae Gavin Gallagher hefyd yn ymuno gyda ni studio, prif hyfforddwr Coleg Y Cymoedd. Gavin, what were your messages at half-time? Obviously a different situation, but you started so well.
Yeah, it started so well. Just keeping the ball now, keeping physical, and just dominating with our areas of success. Just building our momentum now and hopefully getting back down the score zone.
Is it what you expected? Obviously, you've played them during the season, your only loss of the season, quite a physical game, but also both teams very much in the fight.
Yeah, definitely. It's what we've done in the analysis across the week over the last 2 weeks. building now, and obviously it's a massive occasion for the college as well, and I think it's getting to them, and that's what we thrive on now, and big half really.
A huge occasion for Coleg Y Cymoedd. Thank you very much. Enjoy the second half. Diolch yn fawr iawn. A nôl ni te am yr ail hanner. Back we go to our commentary teams in English with Sean Holly, a nôl yn Gymraeg a Tris.
Thank you, Catherine. Lovely to hear from everybody down there. A short and sharp half-time, but the girls are eager to get on with it, especially that player on the ball. Casey Morcott, in my opinion, the best player on the field in the first half. But who cares about my opinion? It's about the result. These two teams desperate to win this, and a big hit going in there from Amelia Bailey. What a start from the flanker in the yellow hat. And if you want to make a statement from your half-time team talk show, and that's it.
Absolutely. Amelia Bailey, she's done it all season for Coleg Gwent, Sean. She's relentless in attack, she's relentless in defence, and that's exactly what you want from a flanker, isn't it? Big impacts, big collisions. Work rate around the field.
Well, it's a big chance early on to, well, it's a long way to go, but and they've spoiled it at the base. Just a little bit of a nudge from Cymoedd there. And there's an early nudge, said referee Carwyn Sean. So a free kick. Of course, they cannot take another scrum now. So we're used to seeing little tap penalties or kicks. And indeed, it's going to be Grace Boyd. Sadie Jones, in fact, with Grace Boyd. Little shuffle. We see a bit of this. We saw it from Cardiff seniors in the URC in the weekend. And there's the person that instigated this field position. Amelia Bailey. Now it's out. Sadie Jones to run around. Lily Hawkins. Morcott will see a gap, surely. And through goes the outside half. If I could see the gap up here, you could bet your bones that Morcott was going to see it on the field. And she's been a threat all night. Running and passing, the big smile from the outside half. That's the fourth try for Coleg Gwent, and it goes to the number 10, Casey Morcott.
Yeah, she done well there, didn't she? The little wrap-around play from Hawkins. Here we see it. Ball Sadie Jones inside to Hawkins, and then that big gap from Casey to take. And you see the little decoy runner there. Isla McMillan just coming short, checks that defender, plays an important role as well to allow that space to open up for Morcott to get through.
Just a little dog leg in the defence. The little runner on play probably caused a bit of hesitation. And Casey Morcott doesn't need a second invitation. We've seen enough of her. It's the easiest kick of the night. She's yet to knock one over the post. She'd be delighted to convert her own try. But it is a 15-point gap before this. She strikes it well, and she has crept it inside the left-hand upright. Over it goes, and that takes Coleg Gwent out to 22 points to 5. It's early doors, but you think now they're in a real strong position. Morcott, once she caught it and saw that gap, she knew where she was going for the line. And can Coleg Y Cymoedd come back from this?
It's a bit of an uphill climb now, Sean. Started well, but they just got to play in the right areas. They're struggling to exit, but it doesn't always have to kick. Maybe they just need to play to an edge a little bit more.
Release! Another penalty, says Carwyn Sean. No release at the tackle. It's all going Coleg Gwent's way now. You can see their tails are up. There's a spring in their step, and Gavin Gallagher's girls are going to need to do something pretty quick. They're back to a full complement. Seren Thomas is back on the field, but you feel they have, well, they certainly have to score next. Now then, there's another big one after this. Is Llandovery College, the champions arriving, the big one. It's another Coleg Y Cymoedd team that they will be playing. 7:15, S4C click. You can tune in on Facebook and YouTube. It's Llandovery College against Coleg Y Cymoedd, the big one. But there's a big one going on at the moment, and at the moment it's going Coleg Gwent's way.
I think their experience of playing in finals, isn't it, and the infrastructure they've had at Coleg Gwent under Scott Matthews for some time, shining through. They're a well-drilled side, decoy runners, out the back plays. Big variation in their game.
Reset.
Yeah, they're impressive, and they're a team. You know, they've got individuals. Yes, as we mentioned at the start, there's always stars in a team, but they do play as a team. Fair play to Scott Matthews. But we've seen in the first half that Gavin Gallagher's team, they can cause problems. They are resilient, and they've got to the final here. They have to now seize that moment.
Yeah, they've been outstanding this season. Only lost against Coleg Gwent in the league, so they've done really, really well, you know. Just maybe a bit more consistency with ball in hand, a bit more continuity, and I'm sure there'll be still a threat in this game.
Well, they have a chance to get it to the white channels, but Freya Inkpen.
Green, white, 10, white.
And that's been their problem. They're going back in field and kicking it down to the dangerous Morcott and Megan Thomas. And Morcott sees the gap there and sprinting through. Goes Elsie Barrett, the left wing, but it just runs out in the touch. But it's Morcott again. She's so impressive. Got vision, pace, guile, everything you need in your outside half.
Yeah, found the space then, didn't she? A good option here. Good option to kick in behind. Again, just a grubber along the floor. Good chase. Pressure on Cymoedd, goes into touch. Now they've got to exit again. They're suffocating them in these zones, aren't they?
9.
Yeah, they put pressure on the lineup. They shortened this one up a little. And they've stolen. And Lily Hawkins gets a chance to get the Morcott, who now is maybe just running freely, too freely. Amelia Bailey on the short ball, who loses it. Fortunately for Coleg Y Cymoedd, but just the lack of line speed from Cymoedd there, Siwan, just suggests that, you know, they're finding this a little bit tough at the moment.
Yeah, a little bit passive in defence, aren't they? Allowing Gwent to come at them from an attacking perspective. It's an easy game when defence is passive. They've got to get up, they've got to impose some kind of pressure on this dangerous attacking Gwent side.
Set! Hold!
And that's against the head there, and it's gone out now. Here's Morcott. Will she go herself for a second? She's over the line. She didn't need a second invitation. The turnover scrum, great quick pass from Grace Boyd, and as soon as Morcott got it in her hands and saw the line, you felt there was only going to be one outcome. Her second try in maybe as many minutes, Siwan.
Yeah, it's not been long, has it? It's opening up now for Coleg Gwent. Wonder what the meshes are under the sticks for that Cymoedd side. Grace Boyd does well, doesn't she? Lily Hawkins ball in hand, and that acceleration into space again by Casey takes that opportunity. And now it's looking like a big mountain now, Sean.
Yeah, it does. I'm not so sure Isla McMillan will thank Casey Morcott. She was in the space, but you can't deny Morcott. If you make that decision, you have to score, and she did. And that just goes to show the confidence in the outside half at the moment. 27-5, kick to come. And that's 5 tries now. And Coleg Y Cymoedd, well, their hearts are a little broken there under the post, you can see. Still a long, long way in this game to go. A long conversion then for the outside half. Looks accurate. Oh, and it's just hit the bar and gone under the post. So it remains 27 points to 5 then, and you know, 22 points is a 4-score game in effect, and that too much for Cymoedd?
There's 25 to 30 minutes left to play, Sean. They need to score next, that is for sure. If Gwent definitely score next, unfortunately that would be it, I think, for Cymoedd. It's important, big chase of this kickoff now. Restarts are important in this game these days.
Well, that's bounced in an awkward position, but fortunately it bounced up for Megan Thomas. She did well, and now this has been the difference. I think Coleg Gwent are able to clear their lines. Look at that kick from Morcott. She's got everything. Just the carry from the fullback, the quick pass back from Hawkins, and the decent clearance.
Definitely, I think you're spot on, Sean. Gwent have been able to tactically clear their lines, getting in good positions to allow KC or a box kick from Lily Hawkins to kick from. whereas Cymoedd haven't really had a exiting strategy, really, which has put pressure, unnecessary pressure on that side, really.
Yeah, the carry there from fullback Megan Thomas put Morcott in a bit of space. That's loose from Hawkins, unusual to say. Now then, here's the captain, and here's Katie Johnson, who'll be desperate to get on the score sheet. 2 tries disallowed, not her fault either. Marley Hill, Morcott, and Sadie Jones out there, who's had a good game. And good work. Quick ball coming in into the wide channels. Just couldn't be grabbed there by Georgia Morgan. Just in front of her a little bit too much, but nice build-up yet again.
Yeah, good build-up. Trying to let the ball do the work, getting into those wide channels, that's where Gwent are looking dangerous, and then they're able to punch through the middle a little bit. But Cymoedd needing to get into this game now, need to play in the right areas, but need to kick with purpose, with strategy. Need to figure out the chase. There's no point loose kick into this dangerous Gwent side.
Everything's going against them now. A free kick at the scrum. Technical infringement. Now then, here's the captain, Katie Johnson outside. Here comes the fullback, Megan Thomas, tries to go on the outside. And here is Addison Werner, will she get in the corner? Good finish from the right winger. All from a free kick at the scrum. He went along the back line. And that's a good finish. She had a good first half, Addison Werner. And now, in the second half, she gets a reward. A good finish in the corner. A tight effort, but lovely passing, slick skills. And they get their 6th try.
Yeah, look at this. Look at how much ball movement there is. Getting the ball from one edge of the field off the penalty to the other. Katie Johnson giving the ball to Meg Thomas. Meg Thomas with the offload in the tackle to Werner, who takes her opportunity well. But that ball went through 5 or 6 players, pair of hands. Not taking the easy option to just carry. Sean letting the ball do the work into space, testing defence.
Yeah, and I think that's the test for Coleg Gwent now, Sean, is, don't get all individual. And that was very much a team try, where Coleg Cymoedd again a little bit tired. You let the ball do the work, find the space. Don't get white line fever, don't get all individual, and the tries will come.
Yeah, it's hugely important, isn't it? With a scoreline like this, it's easy sometimes to become about individual, thinking there's an opportunity for yourself, but there may be another opportunity on the field.
No conversion this time, but another fine try. 6 tries for Coleg Gwent, and unselfish play. Meg Thomas, little outside break, and winger Werner was there to finish it off. Becomes about a little bit of pride here for Coleg Cymoedd now, and show what they can do. They've got their fans here, their family, they're on the big screen, they're on the screens in the Principality. Chance for them to step up and show what they can do. But here's Meg Thomas again. She's really grown into the game. Look at her go. The confidence oozing in all Coleg Gwent players now. Hawkins is there swiftly, handling from forwards and backs. Katie Johnson has support from the ever-present Marley Hill. Good wide ruck. Hawkins there again. Out it goes to number 8, Boyd. Try scorer in the first half. First try, in fact, for Coleg Gwent. Good ball presentation. Morcott bringing the runners in. There's Tia Jones. First half she had made one, scored one, but that's a great steal coming in.
Or rolling away quick enough.
There's nothing to do with Rebecca Coggins. Steal, and through they go again. Now they're all getting in on the act here. Can Katie Johnson get her try? She bursts on the inside. Good tackle coming in from Abby Thomas that time. Now can they build again? Boyd carries out, gets the ball presentation. The clear out isn't quick enough.
22.
It's penalty after penalty going in against Cymoedd. Relentless pressure.
It is relentless, isn't it? They're non-stop now. You can feel the confidence. You can see the confidence in this Gwent side. the way, the endeavour the players are ball carrying with, the endeavour to keep the ball alive.
Wait there, time's off.
This Gwent side is oozing with talent. There's talent in that Cymoedd side as well. You know, they've done exceptionally well this evening. And they've grown throughout the season.
Some changes, which we'll tell you about. And 18 is Grace Hulbert. And she replaces C. Jones. Goes to the middle, but it's gone forward. Chance gone back in. Relief for Coleg Y Cymoedd. That's an interesting setup. I think Tia Jones has stepped up to the hooker position.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, Sean. So,
so
where's Marley Hill gone?
How old are you?
Can't quite see.
Okay, we have someone who's 15 in the scrum. So going uncontested. Is that okay? Yeah. 3 goes hooker. First, she can't scrummage because she's too young, so she's 15.
Right, so you have a 15-year-old Sean?
Yeah.
Anything in that?
Not sure.
I
think they're seeking some clarity.
Is that correct, yeah? Okay. Yeah, so are they allowed to scrummage at 15?
Well, we should know this as officials because of the health and safety involved.
We happy? Happy to go uncontested? Yeah, uncontested, okay? Uncontested. 8 can't pick, okay?
Right, so we're going uncontested and 8 can't pick. That means somebody can't pick from the base. But interesting, look at Tia Jones wearing 4 is in there, and Marley Hill has gone into the second row. So there's some sort of advantage wanted, but you can't obviously get an advantage now with an uncontested scrum. Oh, under pressure. Didn't need to give Lily Hawkins a second invitation on a uncontested. She went through and got a charge down, but it was dropped then by Addison Werner. So, well, a little bit of consternation there, a little bit of...
Yeah, Tia Jones converted to hooker last season. She was playing back row before that, but then they've got Marley Hill, who's come into this Gwent setup this year, who's also a really good player. So I think they're trying to give both players the opportunity to develop there as hookers. Both very good players, both of national interest. Good.
Well, Marley Davis, wearing 14 for Cymoedd, has now gone to scrum half. With Kuru Patwa leaving the field. And a chance for Marley Davis to tap and go. Got the heavily strapped left knee. But no, Megan Jones decides to go for touch. Gets some field position, but she can't find touch. Guess who caught it? It was under it. It was this fantastic player, Casey Morcott. But a penalty there for rolling. Well, referee Carwyn Sean did warn Coleg Gwent about rolling on the floor too much, consistent with his word. And Megan Jones can now try to inch upfield. Oh, this time she does find touch and into Coleg Gwent half. So the changes are going to start to come now, Siwan.
Yeah. What is there left of this game? 19 minutes, Sean. Changes, give everyone an opportunity in this final. It's a special occasion, playing in Principality Stadium. Final of the WSC colleges. First year this league has been run to its full capacity. It's been good to see the girls develop.
Of a red foot, play on. No hands. Leave it come on ball.
Livy Kurapata didn't go off. She's gone into the centre. So I think the skipper may have left the field. We'll confirm all that. On is Ava Gazard wearing 16, that's for sure for Cymoedd. we've got Lily Foscolo on. She came on early, of course, for Sophie Southgate.
Scrum called.
And we have another scrum. So Eden Scouse still out there wearing 13. And maybe from the scrum, Siwan, I'll be able to get my coach's hat on and see exactly who we got out there. Well, Eden Scouse has gone to 12. You can see outside of Megan Jones. Up into the 13 channel, it looks like to me, is Freya Inkpen. And then wearing 9 in the 15 channel is Lily Kuropatwa with Lily Foscolo on this left wing. So I've got it sussed. I've got it.
You've nailed it, Sean.
I've nailed it. And here is Scouse with a run around. Great read by Lily Hawkins. And the Jackal to turn it over. She's everywhere. But also stolen there. I think it's Rebecca Coggins. She's had a couple of turnovers tonight. Now then, Megan Jones goes the other way. Bumps into her now scrum half, Marley Davis. The carry forward comes from Mary Evans. It's all happening there. Boyd, no, it wasn't Boyd, it was Bailey that stole it. Now here's the captain. Out it goes. Lovely hands, but just a little bit behind left winger Elsie Barrett. Turnover to turnover there. Getting a bit messy now.
It is getting a little bit messy. A bit scrappy now that the game's at this scoreline. But what I do enjoy is Coleg Gwent is still allowing the ball to do the work. I know it was a bit of a scrappy ending. Amelia Bailey does well here. Spots the ball was out. Good turnover. Isla. Great pass. Great pass. But doesn't quite go to hand. But they're still trying to get that ball to an edge.
You can come out trying to attack from deep there. Throwing caution to the wind. They've readjusted their back line. Oh, lovely ball out there to Foscolo. And she's got a clean pair of heels. One to beat. Meg Thomas, who does a great job, the fullback, bundles the replacement wing into touch. And referee Carwyn Shawn has gone all the way back for an infringement.
It's great to see Lily Foscolo back on the field for this Cymoedd team. She's unfortunately been out for a little bit of time with an injury. Back for the final, but she is fast. Great fend there, gone on the outside. Tries to fend again, but Meg Thomas does well to usher her into touch.
Bit of attitude from Meg Thomas as well.
Yeah, bit of sass.
The tackle.
11, 14.
Meg Thomas makes a good touch from the penalty into Coleg Gwent's half. 55 minutes gone, so 15 minutes to go. Long way to come back for Cymoedd, but at least stem the tide.
Can't fault their want, desire and resilience here to try and get back into the game.
Marley Davis does well there. Nobody likes a tap back line out like that off their feet. I think it might have been Hulbert, the replacement. And Megan Jones will try again. Gets good contact on it, and that's a good kick from the outside half.
It's a great kick. Good touch finder there.
Yeah, it's a bit of field position for really the first time in the second half,
yep.
Siwan, and they can just win a bit of clean line out.
Yeah. Play in the right area. Impose a little bit of pressure on this Gwent side.
That's been the Achilles heel, unfortunately, when they've gone to touch. It hasn't been quite good enough in that area. They've let Coleg Gwent off the hook.
It's like we spoke about early doors, isn't it, showing the importance of set piece, the foothold, the opportunity that gives you to attack or to get back into the game from a penalty. If you're working your way downfield, gives you a chance to strike to get back into the game.
Morcott brings in Werner off her wing. Blonde hair flowing, Katie Johnson. Is that a good game? As I keep mentioning, 2 disallowed tries for the centre. Quick ball. Boyd ships it on to Marley Hill. Hooker playing in the second row now. Hawkins looks both ways. Morcott has gone right. There's Tian Jones. And there's the ever-present Macmillan, the captain. So understated, but yet so much good work. And then here comes the loose head now. Who's carried willingly, Georgia Morgan. into the 22. Hawkins looks a little bit tired, I'm not surprised. Morcott doesn't, and here's the captain again. It's a 2v1. Oh! The referee was right in line, and Katie Johnson, well, I don't want to wish ill on Coleg Y Cymoedd, but I'm sort of hoping Katie Johnson gets a chance to score. And you can just see the referee is in line. Oh, that looks like it's on along the line to me. But
yeah, if we watch the line, the 22 here. Oh, is that harsh, Sean?
Crouch!
He's in a good position, isn't he?
Sort of guy. I think the fact she had to lean forward and down probably, you know, sealed it for referee Carwyn Sean, but a chance for Cymoedd. Lovely little step. That's Abby Thomas has gone over to the right from the left. And Coleg Gwent just superior in every facet at the moment. He's ship at the back to Morcott. Out here is Amelia Bailey in the yellow hat. It's a good game. As Bailey, Hawkins knows what she's doing. Flips it back to the short side. There's a replacement. Erin Davis, who's on. Now then, Elsie Barrett, first real opportunity. Here they come in droves. Lovely ship on past to Tian Jones. Hawkins looking for her try. Looks up, gets the offload off the floor. Oh, great pass to Amelia Bailey. Surely no one's going to stop the open side there. Well, it's been coming. Bailey's ball carrying has been really impressive in this second half. And unselfish play from Tegan Bendel. After good work again from Lily Hawkins. 7th try for Coleg Gwent.
Yeah, great interlinking play, isn't it? Keeping the ball alive in this Gwent side. Then over the gain line. Here we see ball from Hawkins to Bendel. Good offload. Tia Jones in the mix again. Quick ball. Hawkins looks for the little snipe herself, but keeps the ball alive. Gets the ball back to Bendel. And then Bailey, over she goes. She knows where that try line is. But again, how many touches of the ball? Same players interlinking, getting involved in the game, keeping the ball alive. It's dangerous. It's hard to defend when you're offloading like that.
Yeah, quick ball. So many ball carriers, Siwan. So many potent ball carriers that get over the gain line. It's energy sapping. The easiest kick of the night for Morcott. And yeah, she makes it 39-5 then, emphatic with 10 minutes to go. All smiles from Casey Morcott, and I'm sure Amelia Bailey has one in that yellow scrum cap.
It's been a performance by this Gwent side, hasn't it? They've come alive this second half. Cymoedd managed to keep them pretty much up, eh? All started with Cymoedd, but Gwent have been relentless this second half. You can see them playing with confidence now.
And 9
freedom.
Red. 9 red.
On comes Anne Williams wearing 17, replacing Grace Oliver. Smiles to run out on the Principality Stadium, of course. And 21 is Lucy Grenfell for Coleg Gwent. Here they come again. Tia Jones, she's a real force. Makes yards every time she has the ball. Oh, Morcott, an error from the outside half, and now can Cymoedd salvage some pride here. Megan Jones sees a half gap, tries to get through. Call down there.
Run it fine.
And in fact, they have it again. And here's Bendel. She's been excellent. As you can see that a lot. Passes from Erin Davis into the wider channels here now. It's all happening. And here goes replacement. Grace Hulbert. Off-road to Tia Jones. Seems to be everywhere. Poor old Elsie Barrett was calling for it over there. Grace Hulbert tries to add a little bit of weight there. Now there's Erin Davis, plays scrum half. Here they come again. They're offside is an advantage. There's wearing 23, Georgia Stevens, who's on as a replacement. Just getting a little frantic now.
Get back.
Into the last 8 minutes of the game. Quick tap. Morcott takes it. Oh. Well, Lucy Grenfell is on at replacement scrum half.
Let's go. Speed it up.
What we're going to do here, Morcott looks left, goes right, finds touch just outside the 22, and a little montage of Tia Jones, the ball carrying from the big lock. She's been excellent, made a try in the first half. There she is on the end of an offload, very difficult to bring down. Barnstorming runs, always gets across the gain line, Siwan.
Yeah, outstanding ball carriage, Jen. The lines as she runs as well, Sean. We've seen her come on that angle, that short line, busting through defences.
12, 10 and 2.
She's done very well this evening as Tia Jones, showing her experience in this Gwent side. She's 18 as Tia, so in the final year of college, showing her experience and her wealth of knowledge in this side this evening.
15 and 6.
3 players going off who've had a huge impact on the game. Hooker Marley Hill has been excellent. The captain, Isla McMillan, been fantastic, but the standout has been Casey Morcott. All 3 players making way for Seren Wren Howells, Carly Perriman, and Lexi Jones. So everyone on for Coleg Gwent, and that's maybe an occasion like this with the scoreline how it should be. There's replacement scrum half Grenfell. Playing 10 now is Lexi Jones. There is the last try scorer, Amelia Bailey, with the yellow hat. And now they're all getting touches here. Through goes Carly Perriman. A great first touch from her. And the Grenfell sees a gap, much like her teammate Lily Hawkins, who she's replaced. Now then, Pendle, who's been good, passing on to Grace Boyd to Bailey. Bailey can see those posts. Is anyone going to stop her? Tries to muscle her way to the line. They have advantage now. Looking for an 8th try, Coleg Gwent. Rubbing salt into the wood. Boyd with a pick and go there. To the right-hand side, Grenfell goes. Here's Georgia Stevens. The flick pass to guess who? She's been all over the pitch. We've just seen a montage. There she is. Tia Jones gets her 2nd try. And Coleg Gwent 8th try. She's been all over the pitch. Is it any surprise, Siwan Lillycrap, that she was on the end of that one as well?
Tia Jones has been outstanding this evening, hasn't she? Finding herself in good positions. She's been physical. She's done exceptionally well. Plenty of ball in hand, plenty of touches, plenty of positive carries. Like I mentioned, showing her experience this evening in this Gwent side. Lots of the Gwent players, Sean, have had exceptional performances. It's great to see.
Yeah, they're a complete side, has to be said. Well coached, you can see that. Bit of a miss kick there. So it's 44 points to 5. Siwan Lillycrap, who would be your Seren again?
Yeah, there's lots of players that have stood up this evening, isn't there? But Lily Hawkins, Seren again, player of the match. I think she ran the show really well from a 9 position, allowed Casey to play, but also a defensive effort, slowing ball down. She's a bit of a jackal in 9. The work that she goes about it really well, and took opportunities when they were out there, but felt like she played Casey into the game, giving Casey opportunities to run the attack well this evening. And there's plenty of players, Sean, that could have been up there.
Yeah, there is. She was excellent. Lovely to see that big smile as well. And that's a great steal coming in. I think that might be Anwen Williams. Yeah. Now then, some Coleg Y Cymoedd girls. Good carry from Mably Griffiths.
The advantage,
who's on advantage, Coleg Y Cymoedd. Can they end on a bit of a high? Less than 5 minutes to go as I say goodbye to my co-commentator in Siwan Lillycrap. Done a sterling job helping me with all the details of these young girls, who I'm sure we're going to see many on the international stage in the future. And a chance here now, final chance possibly for Coleg Y Cymoedd. Stay with us on S4C, click, Facebook, YouTube. 7:15 tonight. Llandovery College, the champions, the holders against Coleg Y Cymoedd, 5-time champions. Should be a cracker here at the Principality Stadium. Looks like Coleg Gwent have won the women's And a pretty unassailable lead here. 44 points to 5 as we stand. Less than 4 minutes to go. But Coleg Y Cymoedd looking to end on a high. It's gone to the front. Back to tight head. Kira Lee Jones now playing at hooker. One final effort. Marley Davis now playing at 9 to Mary Evans. Haven't had a chance to say too much about the Cymoedd players in this second half, as dominant as Gwent been, but it's great to see now as Marley Davis has a little go herself. The clear out is good, but just a little late. I think it was Erin Davis over the ball. Or maybe Isla Vaughan, in fact, with an impact. And look at this. Is there anything she can't do? That's Tia Jones kicking to touch. Now she's going to run and throw it in. Don't know if I've ever seen that before. I'm listening to my Welsh commentator, Rhys Ap William, who's saying exactly the same to me. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody kick the ball to touch, run and throw it in.
Get back. Go.
And she's thrown it really well too. It was straight at least, and the big clear out coming in with it. Yeah, penalty it is. Here come Coleg Gwent looking for a final swan song. Isla Vaughan with a carry. Grenfell replacement scrum half. They're all trying to get in on the act now. Great to see all these girls, hopefully with a big future in rugby in Wales as the women's game develops. Erin Davis does really well. There's Tia Jones with a little bit of a loose pass. Back to the penalty, and we're into the final minute and a half. Great kick down the touchline there. Tia Jones, who jogs up to take the throw. Played tonight the second row and hooker, 2 tries. Must have been in Shu and Lillycraft's reckoning for Sarah again.
Wait there, wait.
As finally on comes the last replacement. Izzy Perry. Faith Kempster is on.
Get back. Okay, come on, let's go.
Great line out. Grenfell, long pass to Georgia Stevens, who looks useful, and as there's Amelia Bailey. The pass out the side to Lexi Jones. Now then, can they get it? Here's the fullback, Meg Thomas. Can she stay in field? The clear out support is there. Grenfell has a little look. Amelia Bailey, of course. Pass wasn't good enough. Just gone forward. Perhaps the only mistake in the second half that Amelia Bailey's made. She's been excellent. So many stars for Coleg Gwent. And Coleg Y Cymoedd have been resilient. They've tried hard. It's just been an onslaught in the second half from Coleg Gwent. Unanswered points. It was 15-5 at half-time. 29 unanswered points in this second half has really been the story of the match. Back it goes to Megan Jones under pressure. Gets her kick away, but it will be one final effort for Coleg Gwent.
Okay, that's time, okay?
Desperate to try and chalk up the 50 points, which
final play.
is not needed. The game is in the bag, but
on the line,
call comes in. Oh, well stolen at the front by Coleg Y Cymoedd.
No hands! Big step.
Now then, will they run this? It's last chance saloon. It's gone forward. Turnover. Lexi Jones picks it up. Built from here. Tia Jones waits for it.
No hands!
Georgia Morgan wearing 1. There is Tia Jones looking for a hat-trick. Can she spin over? She's just short. Back it goes. And there's a try for Grace Boyd. Well, she scored the first one for Coleg Gwent tonight, and now she scored the last. The 9th try. 2 tries for the number 8. And it caps off a pretty formidable performance from Coleg Gwent, who will win the Welsh Schools and Colleges Championship emphatically in the end. Tia Jones was looking for a hat-trick. She did well to fall short and just deliver the ball to Grace Boyd. Gets her second try, and she's had a big game. Hugs and smiles on the bench. All the squad players are there. Only 23 could be involved tonight, of course. And lots of smiles. There's the Serena game, the player of the match, Lily Hawkins, the night. In the last moment of this final at the Principality Stadium. It is a good one. They do rack up the 50 points, which is nice for Coleg Y Cymoedd, who've been resilient. They've been good. They scored first, but they didn't score again after that. Such was the dominance, the X factor, the cohesion of this Coleg Gwent team. Look how delighted they are. They've all played their part in it, all 23. Well coached by Scott Matthews. They went down 5-0 in 2 minutes. And straight back came Grace Boyd and co. And big performances from Amelia Bailey, Sadie Jones, Tegan Bendel and Tia Jones, the back five. Marley Hill was good, as was Megan Thomas at the back, but the strings were being pulled by Casey Moorcott, the outside half, and the eventual player of the match, the Serena game, Lily Hawkins, the scrum half. They were superb. There's tears out there, tears of joy, I'm sure. Yeah, all the work has paid off. Just a mention for Coleg Y Cymoedd. Runners up for the winners, emphatically. 9 tries. It's Coleg Gwent who beat Coleg Y Cymoedd in the women's final by 51 points to 5.
Diolch yn fawr iawn bawb. Coleg Y Cymoedd ddechreuodd gryfa, ond Coleg Gwent yn brwydro nôl a dim I hatal nhw yn yr ail hanner. Y tîm gorau mynd â hi?
Fi'n credu y tîm gorau a fynd fi yn y diwedd. Ond nath Coleg Cymoedd wneud yn arbennig o dda, hanner cyntaf, cadw Coleg Gwent allan o'r gêm am spel enfawr, ond wedyn pan dath hyder Coleg Gwent iddyn nhw, y ffordd nhw'n symud y bel a cadw'r bel yn fyw, ond nhw'n wedi arbennig o dda ail hanner, ac llawer o pobl wedi sefyll lan I 2 tîm heddi.
A Coleg Gwent ddim di colli gêm drwy'r tymor, 5 buddigoliaeth, pwyntiau bonws drwyddi draw. Mae gyda nhw hanes dda iawn yn y gystadleuaeth yma hefyd, sy'n dangos falle faint maen nhw'n gallu chwarae a pa mor dda I nhw fel tîm.
Maen nhw'n arbennig o da fel tîm. Fel dwedais ti, maen nhw gyda hyforddwr dda yn Scott Matthews, a sut beth mae fe'n dod i'r garfan Coleg Gwent yn positif, ond mae ddim yn jyst blwyddyn o gwaith, mae hwnna'n nawr blynyddoedd o gwaith sy'n dangos sut mae'r tîm wedi datblygu.
Wi'n meddwl bod ni'n gallu cael ymateb gan y tîm buddigol. Pwy sy'n gyda ti, Lloyd?
Dwi'n ma gyda Lily a Mali. Yn gyntaf, Mali, gêm anhygoel. Sut wyt ti'n teimlo reit nawr?
Mae jyst ti'n gwybod amazing. Fel, ni wedi gweithio'n galed iawn a oedden ni'n un ni wrth y dechrau.
Gwych. A sut nes chi ffeindio'r gêm na fel chwaraewr? Oedd e'n anodd I dod i'r Principality? Ti'n chwarae mar o blaen?
Wel, dwi wedi chwarae fan hyn yn blaen efo fy club tîm fi. Coleg Gwent, ni'n chwarae eto. Ar fy penblwydd fi, actually. So, honestly, oedd e'n just incredible fel. Just y gwaith galed.
O ti'n incredible. O ti'n incredible yma. Penblwydd hapus iawn I ti. A reit, dyma fi gyda Seren y gêm. Lily, sut nes ti ffeindio hwnna? O ti'n absolutely anhygoel. And with the Seren the game, Lily, you were amazing today. How did you find it?
It was great just to be out on the field with not only my teammates but some of my best friends as well. It's just a great bunch of players on and off the field.
Yeah, well, you've had an outstanding season as a group. Is that because you're so tight off the field?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think that has something to do with it. We're a tight bunch on and off the field, and as you can see, the connections we have on the field is unreal.
Yeah, it's amazing. How are you so good? Because there's talent all through the whole team. It must be nice to be able to pass to anyone. You can see that they can do something with the ball.
Yeah, we work super hard every single day, you know. Thanks to our coaches as well. Wouldn't be half the team we are without them.
Yeah, and lastly, how buzzing are you to get Woman of the Match in the final?
Well, I mean, what more could I ask for? It's great. Class game.
Da iawn chi merched. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Well done. Well done.
O, maen nhw'n siarad mor eiddfed yn dyn nhw. Chwarae teg dyn nhw, ac yn diolch i'w hyfforddwyr nhw hefyd. Siwan, ti ddewisodd Lily Hawkins fel ser yn y gêm. Be oedd mor dda am ei gêm hi heddi?
O, ddyn nhw arbennig o ddi, ti'n gwybod. Mae ddyn ifanc dal, mae ddim ond yn blwyddyn cyntaf Coleg Gwent, ond sut mae'n symud y bel, ti'n gwybod, accuracy o'r pasi yn arbennig o dda. Oedd hi'n rhoi Casey Morcott mewn sefyllnoedd briliant, ond hefyd yn ardal y tacal, sut oedd hi'n gweithio yn ardal y tacal ac yn amddiffyn hefyd. O fi'n meddwl oedd gêm cyfan Lily yn arbennig heddi.
Ond nid dim ond Lily oedd na chwaraewyr fel Casey Morcott, Tia Jones hefyd yn syrenu.
Ie, oedd llawer o'n nhw. Casey Morcott cymryd cyfleoedd ar y parc heddi a roi'r tîm mewn syfleoedd arbennig o dda, ond Tia Jones, sut oedd hi yn fynd ar tîm dros y llinell mantais. Ti'n gweld Lily fyna ar y wrap-around yn rhoi Morcott yn safle arbennig o dda. Ni gweld Grace Boyd fan hyn, Lily Hawkins, Casey eto, a wedyn cymryd y gwagled, gweld Ayla ar ei tu allan hefyd. Eto, ni gweld sut mae Coleg Gwent yn symud y gêl gyda hyder ac accuracy. Meg Thomas, yr offload i Werner i fynd mewn yn y cornel. Ti'n gwybod, maen nhw'n hyderus yn chwarae gyda'r bêl. A ni gweld Lily Hawkins fan hyn. Trio fynd am y bwlch, ond cadw'r bêl yn fyw. Ac mae'r hyder yn y tîm yma yn arbennig o dda, ac maen nhw'n heiddi pob clod heddi.
Ac wrth gwrs, ti yn gyfarwydd a gweithio gyda nifer y rhain hefyd.
Ie, fi'n lwcus iawn i gweithio gyda'r talent sy'n dod trwyddo yn Cymru, ac mae'n rhoi cyffroes i ni gweld sut maen nhw'n perfformio wrthnos ar ôl wrthnos. Ond pan chi'n gweld sut mae unigolion yn chwarae yn y tîm oedd heddi, fi'n credu mae'r dyfodol yn un dda i ddod i Cymru gyda'r ferched ifanc yma. Dim ond 16, 17, rai yn 18 blwydd oed yn dod trwyddo.
Ie, dim ond yn ifanc, chwarae teg iddyn nhw. Y tîmau, tu ôl i ni, fi'n gwybod allwch chi weld nhw draw fyna, yn barod i fynd i gael i medalau. Felly beth am i ni fynd nôl at ein tîmau sylwebu ni am hynny?
Coleg Y Cymoedd then get their medals as runners-up from former Wales back row legend Terry Cobner. Applause, gracious applause from the crowd. A good contingent from Coleg Y Cymoedd. Disappointed faces, but they can be proud that they made the final. They played on the Principality Stadium, the hallowed turf, and they've shaken the hand of Terry Cobner. They'll come back stronger, and this will be a huge part of their development in rugby as they move into senior women's rugby, hopefully, and strengthen the pool of players in our women's game. There's Kira Lee-Jones wearing 3, ended up playing hooker. All the replacements got on to get their medals, and a spirited start to the game. Seren Thomas getting the first try. There's Neve, Corker and Lockley, and they embrace to their fans and wave with them. Runners-up medals on Coleg Y Cymoedd. The 2024 runners-up in the Welsh Schools and Colleges Championship, waving to friends and family. It's been a great occasion here. Don't forget, we got the men's coming up at 7:15. The winners emphatically. What a performance. So impressive, Coleg Gwent. A good side, Coleg Y Cymoedd, but Gwent were a cut above here at the Principality Stadium this evening. And they're all smiles. Consummate team, well coached by Scott Matthews and co. And big, beaming smiles from the Coleg Gwent players. There's Tia Jones, had a huge game. And there's Eleanor Snowsill, who will be presenting the trophy to the winning captain shortly, the former Wales outside half. There's all the players. There's Tegan Bendel, scored a great try, had a very, very good game, in fact. So many players from Coleg Gwent didn't have a good game. As they gather around the girls under 18 winners banner, and about to receive her medal there is Casey Morcott, the outside half, And there's the set in a game. Lily Hawkins, the scrum half, those half-back pairing. My goodness, they've got a big future in the game. Travelling reserves, of course, get their medals as well from Terry Cobner. A moment that they will look back on with huge pride. And so, Eleanor Snowsell, all the hugs, will present Captain Isla McMullen, who had a fine game herself, the captain of Gwent College, Coleg Gwent, the winners of the girls, the ladies, the women's under-18s, Welsh Schools and Colleges Championship 2024. They go to their fellow players, into the middle, a team that win at the Principality Stadium, the under-18s, winners of the Welsh Schools and Colleges Championship. Now they turn to their fans and for photographs. What a performance, what a season, unbeaten. And now here they go again. Isla McMullen lifts the trophy for the cameras, beaming smiles. Thoroughly deserved. They've been fantastic all season and really superb from minute 2 when Seren Thomas scored first for Coleg Y Cymoedd. They didn't look back. They just steamrolled 51 unanswered points, having gone 5-0 down to emphatically run out winners 51-5. 9 tries. My goodness, so many different try scorers. The Welsh Schools and Colleges National Girls Under-18 Cup winners, deservedly for 2024, are Coleg Gwent.
Llongyfarchiadau enfawr iddyn nhw, ac yn ymuno gyda fi yn y studio mae Scott Matthews, prif hyfforddwr y tîm buddigol. Scott, how are you feeling right now? Congratulations.
Yeah, obviously a really good second half performance from the girls, I think. Look, I think 40, what was it, 49 or... Did they get 50 in the end?
Yeah, 50, yeah.
Yeah, so 50 points in the final, I think, is... It's nothing to be sniffed at, is there? I was disappointed with the first sort of 20 minutes. But as soon as we started to build some phases, build some territory, as we spoke about around that half-time, and they started to build pressure. And I think a massive learning curve for the girls was to learn how to play the game. Yeah, they got some talented individuals here, but a massive part of the game is learning to play in the right areas, learning to turn the screw. I thought they did that a lot better in the second half. We competed well in the line-out, we managed to get a couple of steals, and then the pressure starts to build. And as I said, it's really difficult to get out of your own half when you haven't got a kicker who can get you up to there. But yeah, I thought they did that really well.
Yeah, they did so good, especially well in that second half.
Yeah.
How do you like working with this group of girls?
Yeah, they're a fantastic group, and they're willing to improve. You describe them as a group of sponges, really, in terms of they just want to learn and learn and learn. I think that in terms of the girls' game, I think the WSC programme has been fantastic. And I know for the Siwan and the 18s coaches, there's a major emphasis now on growing the game in Wales. And, you know, fair play to Coleg Y Cymoedd today. They made our lives really difficult. And the first sort of 20 minutes, you know, they were well in that game, and things should have went the other way, and that shows. So the level of competition's getting higher. Yes, we've been lucky enough to win it the last couple of years, but the level of competition on the whole, which for you guys is brilliant, they're starting to catch up, which is pushing us to do more and be better. But yeah, they're an incredible bunch of coaches. They're willing to work hard and go to dark places, which is really good.
What you need to do, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Congratulations, Scott. I'm going to let you go and celebrate with the girls. Congratulations. Da iawn. Ac tra bod Scott yn gadael ni, beth am i ni gael rhagor ymateb gyda Lloyd?
Yeah, dwi ma da prif hyfforddwr Gavin Gallagher. Right, first and foremost, mate, I know it's a tough one to take, losing a final, but you must be so proud of this group of girls.
Oh, absolutely, and it's only a start of what we're aiming for the next 4 years. We have phase 2 of our programme now where we're building, and we're ahead of schedule really of what we're aimed, and now we're looking up and ahead of planning for next year, and hopefully that'll be in the same position that we are next year, winning it.
Yeah, excellent. I saw the closing circle there. Spirits still seem very high. Like, it's obviously a very close-knit group of girls.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what we believe ourselves on. We're a family, and we build upon now and what we're looking forward to for the next. And we've got a still opportunity now going to Twickenham next year, hopefully. So.
Yeah. Fantastic, and it was a brilliant start. What did you think on the sidelines when you saw you go over in the first? I didn't even get to the commentary box before you scored. It was a great start. How did you feel after that early score?
Oh, I thought our heads were up, but obviously we composed ourselves, and then just bad that we come across then. So I didn't even have a chance to put my bib on.
But we talk about the future and that you're building. This will be a big lesson for the girls, no doubt.
Oh, absolutely, and like we've experienced a loss now on the final, so we can only build us up. And the future's bright now for women's rugby and Coleg Y Cymoedd as well.
Yeah. Fantastic. Right, you were going to stick around for the next game?
Absolutely.
Hey, cheers for your time. Cheers, Gav. Diolch yn fawr.
Ie, mae'n dipyn o bnawn I Coleg Y Cymoedd. Siwanti sy'n cael y gair ola. Y merched yma yn amlwg, mae'n uchafbwynt iddyn nhw, maen nhw wrth I bodder hyn o bryd. Ond beth sy'n nesaf o ran gêm y merched yng Nghymru? Ble mae'r merched yma'n cael eu cyfleoedd nesaf nhw?
Bydd y cyfleoedd ar ôl Nadolig I nhw chwarae eto, ti'n gwybod, yn cyfle I chwarae y profi I hunan a wedyn mynd mewn I 6 glad yn Ebrill, so bydd gyrfan yn cael ei selecto yn y blwyddyn newydd I paratoi ar erbyn y 6 glad.
Mae'n gyfle cyffroes iddyn nhw, ond dwi'n siŵr bod yna ddathlu yn mynd I fod heddi I ferched Coleg Gwent a pha mlaen. Nhw yw'r pencampwyr unwaith eto o ran y merched, ond pwy fydd pencampwyr y bechgyn, y boes sgwni, achos mae rownd derfynol nhw nesa Coleg Llanymddyfri yn erbyn Coleg Y Cymoedd, ac fe fyddwn ni'n fyw am 6:45 yn dod ar gêm yna I chi, felly pidwch a mynd yn bell. Ond o ran y merched, dyna ni, Siwan, am y tro, diolch fawr iawn ti am dy gwmni. Allai fynd I gael paned o de, ond paid am yn bell, achos ni nôl ar gyfer rownd derfynol y boes fel o'n i'n gweud. Ond o ran y merched, wel, tipyn o bnawn unwaith eto I Coleg Gwent. Llongyfarchiadau mawr iddyn nhw, unwaith eto, pencampwyr ysgolion a Cholegau Cymru. Gwych.